everyone, my name is Mer and welcome back to my channel. This morning I did something I've been wanting to do for a while, especially after watching Eddie Burback's video. I hate my phone, so I got rid of it. It planted a seed I've been having for a while, and wait, that doesn't make sense. Planted the seed I've had for a while. I've had the idea for a while to start trying to minimize my phone usage because I am severely addicted to my phone. I'm so mentally dependent and I'm done. Especially with just all the developments with like AI and everything. I don't want to participate in this trend. I don't want to participate in this life. So this morning I decided that I would go grocery shopping and go for a little bike ride without my phone, without AirPods, without anything. And I think that's the most peace I've felt in a really long time. And did you know that you can actually really keep your focus on like grocery shopping and remembering what you need to get if there's not just a voice constantly in your AirPods, just playing music or playing a podcast? Like you can actually just think. I know I'm stating the obvious here, but I feel like a lot of people, including myself, just not necessarily forget, but we choose to just do it. We choose to just play our music, do everything with our phone, be really dependent on it, and well, I wanna change. So I'll be kind of documenting my journey throughout this. It's just one step, because I do have a lot of things that require my phone in one way or another. Because later today I'll be going to the gym, but I have to use the phone to check in and out. And again, I can just like put it in the locker and not have it on me while doing a workout. But it's just those little things that do make me question, like, okay, how can I make this the most sustainable for myself? So that's why I decided to build a home gym. I wish I had the resources for that, but I don't, so we'll have to postpone the idea. For now, we're going to do something completely different. I'm going to sort out my clothes, because that's another thing that I kind of noticed lately is I'm a hoarder when it comes to clothes, and I have gotten like rid of a lot of my clothes. I've sold a lot, I've donated like more than half by now. But I still have quite some pieces that I haven't touched since I moved here. And for some, I could make the excuse, well, but it's summer. I wear those when it's like cold outside. I'm wearing a hoodie right now. So that's not really like an excuse. Well, to an extent again it is, because some are like warmer than others, but still, I have too many clothes. I use my phone too much, and I want to change, and I'm going to try and document my change and how I feel about everything. So to kind of evaluate which clothes are staying, I'm going to ask myself a few questions, which I'll be writing down. So here's my whiteboard, which you can probably see if you're not blind. So I'll be calling this Can It Stay? So this angle is probably a little bit better. Can it stay? First question that we'll be asking: when was last wear? Can I remember the last time I put this thing on? Second question: how compatible? Is this a piece of clothing that only has like one outfit? Or can I make like 10 because it's a very like moldable piece? I have no idea if this is a real word, but is it easily rebuyable? Is this something that if I wanted, I could just get off AliExpress, Shein, Light in the Box, if anyone remembers that, Me in the Box, if you remember it as well, all the phone cases. But is it easily like replaceable or rebuyable? Because I have some clothes that I did order off there that I've never worn, or I've worn like 2 to 3 times and then just like let it sit in my closet. If I really want that shirt again, I can just buy it again. So that's also something like, how rebuyable is it? So this is not really a question, but comfort skill. Is this something that I can wear for a full day, or after like half an hour I get sensory issues and I don't want to wear it anymore? This is how I'll be like evaluating my clothes situation let's get into it. Let's do this. So food is finished and it was delicious. I kind of have this like hyperfixation on this meal right now. Also because I still have all the ingredients in my home and then I kind of have to eat the same thing like 4 times in a row. No, not even 4 days, just 4 times in a row because I'm afraid I'll have to throw out my food. So I might as well just eat it. And now I kind of have a hyperfixation on chicken rice, beans. Well, they're not beans, they're sugar snaps, I think. And paprika, even though I'm slightly intolerant for it. Doesn't really matter. What we're going to do right now is go to the gym, and I kind of don't want to go because my knee is slightly sensitive, and then my brain instantly turns into this mode of almost just instant anxiety because my social anxiety has also been getting pretty bad lately, and I want to fight it because even though it's like not a bad thing to be like a homebody, someone who's just, you know, pretty introverted, but it's just unlike me. It doesn't really fit who I am. It kind of used to, but I grew out of my whole socially awkward thing. And the funny thing is, like when I interact, anxiety fades. Like it's always that little build up that gets me. And yeah, I just have to go because then I'll prove again to myself it's not scary. I just have a very stubborn creative brain, which sometimes doesn't like to see me happy or something. Either way, it's about 3 p.m, which also means the gym is probably going to be like so incredibly quiet, which I love. I don't like it when it's crowded. I never go in the evenings, partly because it's crowded, and second of all, if I take any form of caffeine at night, I will not sleep. It does not matter that I have like an obsession with energy drinks and my caffeine like inner system is probably just fucked and confused. For some reason, I am still sensitive to it at night. Just won't sleep. So yeah, we're going to take a little bit of pre-workout because it's also something that I like to do, but I don't really feel like going to the gym. I'll just take pre-workout because then I'll have to go. Because I've had one time where I didn't go, and well, again, my anxiety was through the roof because caffeine also just fucks with your anxiety. So it's probably also because I have an insane caffeine obsession, so that's probably where my anxiety is also stemming from. Funny how when you say things out loud, it could make sense. But yeah, I have really just been thinking about getting a flip phone for the past few hours while cleaning. So the biggest thing right now is committing like money-wise to it. It does feel like quite a step to take. At the same time, I feel like I would feel so free because I'll still be able to call or text. Even though I don't really want to text anymore, I like calling. I don't do it often, but sometimes when someone comes into my mind, I'll just call and be like, hey, how are you? And I swear, every single time that I've called someone and just been like, hey, I was just wondering what you were doing, everyone likes it. Like, of course, when you're being... So I did quickly switch into my workout outfit so I don't have to do it there. Then we take a little glass. Then we take this. This is a gummy bear flavored pre-workout and I like it. So pre-workouts in the system. Let's get to the bike and get to the gym. Guess who wanted to wash her hair at the gym but forgot shampoo? If you can't tell, it's me. So now I'm going to make my little after workout drink. So it's really simple to make. So I'm going to start by putting in some magnesium, because it's good for your muscles and your electrolyte balance and all those things. Then you're going to grab a knife. Grab one of your lemons that you always have stacked and ready. I'm going to cut that in half. So I actually never do this, but because fruit flies do love lemon, I'm going to cover the other half with some foil and honestly just hope for the best. That looks kind of silly. Just one from space, you know? You're going to take a tiny sieve, put it on there, and squeeze a lemon. So I'm going to grab some ice cubes. I lied. First we're going to add a little bit of salt. This time I'll be using sparkling water. Doesn't really matter. Add a few ice cubes to keep her nice and cold. And now you have a really nice treat after the gym to Also, I just realized I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I have this cherry soy yogurt. And I still have these, which is unflavored protein powder. In this little bag we have almost 30 grams of protein. So I'll be mixing this. Maybe add some milk and maybe like make a little DIY protein shake. Also, taste test. Amazing as always. I love just how sour lemons are. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of like, do I want to do this? Because I will get extra dishes. So update, I made her. But because of all the protein, I mean, it's like with unflavored powder. It wasn't really great the first time I tried it. But she just kind of tastes like a berry fart. Like, if you know protein supplements, you know what I mean by this tastes like a fart. I probably won't be finishing that. Even though I hate wasting food, this just... I would just rather eat a couple of eggs. Yeah, like I expected, I drank about half of it and I threw it out because, yeah, it just tasted like a protein fart. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, for dinner we're having a simple toasty, which already looks really done, and some soup. Just little simple casual dinner, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm not going to do anything interesting for the rest of the night. I'm going to edit this video and read. So yeah, let's just do the outro before I think something interesting will happen somewhere later tonight. So I won't vlog an outro yet and then I realize nothing happened. Also, while going to the gym, I really got sucked into my phone once again. Especially afterwards, like at home, I could just kind of feel myself keep getting sucked back into it. Like, I don't know, my focus was pretty bad again. I felt a little bit unmotivated to just do something or even to take a shower, even though my hair was like really disgusting. Now I'm slowly feeling better again. I just put my phone somewhere in my closet and I'm going to leave it there for the rest of the night. So yeah, kind of a chaotic segment once again. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let's see where the, not necessarily no phone journey, but let's see where the journey of reducing my phone usage will take us. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.